Hello, LegendAqua here for another tier list, and this time I thought of this one myself. And by the title and the thumbnail, yes, it's about Hololive. And here's the thing, I pretty much went down the rabbit hole because of one of my Discord members. And I'm still in it now. I got a little bit burnt out just by a little bit, but I'm pretty much back into watching more Hololive because grinding and everything since I'm a mobile gamer. So I just decided why not a tier list because as you guys know, I do sprinkle in a lot of little Hololive here and there in my videos sometimes. So let's just see how much I know about Hololive as well as my history with Hololive. And it starts with one of the characters that actually got me into it. Yes, A-san, or A-chan, sorry. So, actually, let's just start off with here. So, A-chan, obviously you guys know that I like me-gang characters and everything, and my Discord member who got me into the rabbit hole suggested A-chan, even though she's mainly a staff for the other Hololive people. Obviously, yeah, see, Sora's editor, stream manager, and general go-to woman for the technical side of things. So, yeah, she's staff. And I actually liked her, appearance-wise, and then later on, personality-wise, definitely, because she does have her kooky side to things. Yeah, namely butt monkey. She's deadpan, which I kind of like. Generic, sure, but the me-game's also something. So yeah, and heck, Corona even calls her glasses. So where would I put her? Although I don't see her, like I see her rarely now because I'm more into Hololive as it is, and therefore I don't really see. Like, it depends. It depends on when she shows up, but for the amount that I've seen of her, B. Easy B. Next up would be, let's go to the OG generation. The goddess herself, Sora Tokino. So, a lot of people will know that I did the meme of Sora Tokino falling off her chair. I think that was the first clip I actually saw of her. Although, yes, I do know that she was in the, the VTuber anime. Like, I did remember she was in that one, but that clip of her falling off her chair was probably the first clip I saw of her. She's generally, she's generally down to earth. I like it. I do like her a lot, namely because of that. She doesn't talk down to anybody, even though she's like the face of Hololive and everything. Face or like, I'm not gonna say godmother. Actually, no, she's the godmother of Hololive. The godmother of VTuber is Kizuna, so I think I'll leave it at that. So even then, she's still wholesome. She's really down to earth. I really do like that about her, especially her stalking a lot of the other generations in Minecraft. Yup. Next up, Roboco. Okay, so if you guys know that there's a video going around, like for anybody who is new to Hololive, they have the opening song thing, right? Usually, they show off all their faces, you know, dancing to the Hololive theme song, and Roboco was the first one that I caught an eye to. Again, the me-game thing, and the fact that she was a robot, expected, caught my eye. However, there's only one small problem with that. I will say a positive afterwards. I don't really follow a lot of her streams. I am subscribed to her, definitely unsubscribe to her, but a lot of the streams that she does doesn't fit my gaming interests sometimes. Again, I do like her mainly because it's a positive. Her playing Among Us, she turns into Terminator. Either way, I like her. Hey, she definitely got better for me after after she started playing Among Us. Next up is the Shrine Maiden herself, Miko Sakura. Now, I think, if I can remember, okay, I'm gonna say this, easy A, another easy A. There's gonna be a lot of A's, trust me. But I remember the first clip I saw of her was, what was it? The clip of her looking through Google Maps and she found a store with a line of otakus just standing there, and she just like she laughed crazy hard, and she was saying, "Oh, that's me, isn't it? I understand it." Like, that was the first clip, and immediately, like, same thing for me. Like, I got her. She obviously is a meme, like a lot of Hololives, but yeah. Again, it's her personality. And her being the butt monkey, like, a lot, especially in Among Us. Next up, oh, Sui, sorry. Now, I do remember, like, I did, like, tangentially, I went on a small workaround as to, like, see what Sui is like, and I remember, I think her first video that I saw of her was her decimating most of the generations in Project Winter, and then since that easily transitioned into Among Us, yeah. Not to mention, I believe I saw her go crazy hard in Tetris 99. So yeah, just she's like the Onesa, but at the same time, she is somebody to be feared in gaming as well. Just, man, her achievements are crazy to say the least. Now for somebody I haven't seen one video of, Aki, or AZKI. I haven't seen one video of her, let alone any collabs or anything, so I don't, like, I haven't seen her, period. It does seem like she's friends with Sora. She's an idol singer, she plays a lot of MMOs, by the looks of it. Yeah, I think that says it all, out of focus. Compared to the rest of the first members to join, she doesn't get much time to shine due to being more focused on idol parts of the group than the gaming side. Ah, that's why. She still does game on occasion, but compared to others who do practice idol content, she's the one with the small subscriber count among the group. Which is sad. I do like her appearance and everything, and she obviously does look like an idol with her avatar. Unfortunately, I haven't seen one video of her, so I have to, like, place out who. I do know her name, which is kind of odd when I say I'm gonna put her in the who category, but I just haven't seen one video of her. I don't even know what her voice sounds like. Next up, the next one on the list is Fubiki, the cat, fox. Easy, another A. Just, I do believe I actually did subscribe to her once she hit 1 million. But it wasn't until she started playing Among Us as well that I just started to really get into it. Yes, I do know she does those meme sound clips before, because I found out she did that kind of stuff through, what was it, Point Crow and Small Ant's videos with the challenges. She did those kind of stuff, and I kind of got into it as well. She's fun. She's really funny. Like, she's the ace. It's like, again, she is the ace. There's a reason why she's the leader of the Hololive gamers. Yeah, breakout character. She hit 1 million. Yeah, she's kooky as well. Oh, this I did not really. She revealed this when her chat noticed her humming the opening of her English-only streaming challenge. Okay. Oh yeah, okay, this I know of, yeah. She does collabs with Art Knights. Just trust me, I know there's a lot of stuff that the Hololive company as a whole, as well as the players do and everything, but as I said, it's a rabbit hole. It's a rabbit hole. I'm more or less doing like surface deep and everything. Next up would be Matsuri. Okay. I'm gonna put her in B tier. She's close to an A tier, I'll say that much. I know she's a meme, like seriously, a lot of her stuff is a meme and everything, and I think from what I remember, she did a lot of Minecraft stuff, and I think that's the one I mostly watched of her. She obviously does do Among Us collab streams at times, but I do remember watching her Minecraft the most. Yes, and she is a god, of course. But other than that, yeah, I unfortunately just, yeah, I think it's mainly the Minecraft stuff that I watched of her. She's still funny. She's still funny and crazy, to say the least, which I love. So yeah. Who's next? It's Mel. Okay. Another B tier, but it's only because I believe the only clip I've saw of her is her making her cooking. It was her cooking video, which was similar to Hachima's, and it's very similar. It is very similar. But yeah, I don't see much of her, unfortunately. The only thing, as I said, is probably that cooking video I saw of her, which is, yeah, Hachima's got competition. Oh, well, and speaking of Hachima, A tier. A tier, definitely A tier. Yeah, much like Mel, she does her cooking videos and everything, and I've seen a lot of her Minecraft stuff. Obviously, I'll say, like, I got into Hololive during Hachiman's suspension, so I didn't get to see much of her for a while until she got back. Once she did, yeah. It's crazy personality, and I love it. In my opinion, if we have to like, actually no, I'm not gonna make the comparison, but more or less, yeah, Hachima's crazy, and I just love her for it, to say the least. And finally, Aki Rosenthal. Okay. First C tier. Why? I've only seen her in collabs with other Hololivers, and that's about it. Like, I'm not kidding. I haven't seen many videos of her, unfortunately. I do actually get confused with her and a Nichisanji VTuber at times. But, like, I actually thought that Aki was actually a Nichisanji instead of Hololive, but, yeah, at the very least, I do know she's in Hololive. I just wish I did get to see more of her, but with the Hololive characters that I do follow and watch a lot, yeah, time real estate is a big problem for me. But, for what I have seen of her, yeah, she's a little bit shy, but also, yeah, that. I do think I want to see more of her, but I just feel like I don't have the time sometimes. But, yeah. I think we're moving on to second generation. Aqua, huh. So, Aqua, I think our first S tier, because I do watch a lot of her stuff, like her Minecraft. I think I saw her in Apex Legends, Among Us. She's really funny in Among Us as well. And for the namesake, yeah, I do kind of have her name, but my name compared to hers is completely different because my name comes from a different property, but it's definitely not from Minata Aqua. I'm gonna say that much. But because we've got the same namesake and everything, I did like her from the start. I'll say that much while I was browsing what kind of Hololive characters there were. But yeah, Aqua is definitely S tier. Next up, nope, that's not her. Choco Uzuki. Okay, so she's an ASMR channel. Unfortunately, because of YouTube and everything, she doesn't get that much exposure, and therefore, even for me, I haven't seen much of her. I do believe I saw one clip of her in a collab with, who was it? I think it was with Aqua or Nakiri, but because of YouTube recommendations and everything, I just haven't seen much of her, period. And the fact that YouTube hasn't even what was it, authenticated, or like yeah, authenticated her and everything. It's kind of a shame, to say the least. But yeah, for me, she kind of falls in the same one as Aki, unfortunately. Again, I'm not saying that they're horrible. Nothing. It's not based on that, in my opinion. For me, this tier list is more or less based on how much I have watched of them and how much I do like of them at the same time. But it doesn't mean they're horrible. D doesn't mean horrible. Whatever. Definitely not. I'm not going to do that kind of situation. All right. Speaking of which, or not. Sorry. Nakiri. So, you guys might know that, what was it? My fat granddaughter, was it 12 million download tickets for the free SR? Tomo goes in and Ayame Nakiri. They're pretty much the same. But, in this case, Ayame is very sweet. Very sweet. She's very funny. I think most Hololives are funny. I think that's a given. But, in terms of screen time for her, in terms of how much I've watched of her, it is in the medium side, I'll say, but she only gained traction for me for her being absolutely crazy in Among Us. I have seen her in some Minecraft stuff. I believe there was one video in Minecraft where she was something with the cows. I believe it was. Oh yeah. I believe it was lightning struck one of the cow pens, and Ayame was trying to collect up all the cows. When she couldn't, she lit them on fire. Yeah, it kind of goes to show her humor and everything, which is really funny. I did like it. Does that deserve a B? Yeah, unfortunately. I do want to make her an A. I do want to make her an A. Shion. Namely, I think it's the same ballpark as Ayame for me. Again, I think I saw her from the start from her doing Minecraft. She later went on to do Among Us, but she is still in the not beginner stage. She's still learning, to say the least, and because of that, a lot of the other Hololivers are taking some of the screen time away from her because she kind of dies a lot. But with her memes and everything that she has gone through and everything, yeah. I do see more of her at times. I'll say that much, and I do like her, which is my B class. I'm not trying to cause a flame war, guys. Next up, Subaru Ozura. A LS actually, because my Discord member who got me into it really likes her, and I started watching a lot of her stuff, like not just Minecraft, like a lot of just the one-off kind of situation stuff. I saw a lot of her, and Shuba, I can't say it, but yeah, I like her being the butt monkey a lot, and her unique voice and cadence is something else. Again, Control of Danger, just man. Not to mention recently, what was it? Didn't Subaru like take retribution against Miko and Peko in Minecraft? Like she's good. She's good. I really like her, and I think I'll still carry on watching all of the clips of her because she is that much of a. She's an entertaining butt monkey. And yeah, I think I will actually point this one out. Yeah, so some fans on her Twitter pointed out that the blue hair ribbon that she wears on her swimsuit makes her almost identical to Ruka Sarashina from Rent a Girlfriend. And yeah, Ruka is also, I believe she was one of my waifus during the season that Rent a Girlfriend was out, so there's also that. But even besides that, I do like Subaru. I do watch a lot of her videos, so that's a given. That is a definite given, and therefore an easy S. Next up is Mion. So we're going into the gamers. Sorry, not Mion, Mio. An actual fox, and to that, much like Shiona and Ayame, I did see her through collabs through Minecraft, and although I don't see a lot of her videos and everything, her collabs is still pretty nice. Like she's a good girl. She's a good girl, to say the least. What else? What can I actually say about her besides that? Oh yeah, that's right. She is often the host because she's the straight man. That's right. That is right. Went on hiatus. Oh, she actually went on hiatus because Capcom copyright strike her. Dang. Her whole design's pretty reminiscent. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, she's Team Mom. She's simply Team Mom. She's the big on this for the gamers. Oh yeah, that's right. She does get seniority with that. Yeah, that's true. That is actually true. Yeah, easy B for me. Next up, Okayu Nekomata A. Namely because she and Korone has collaborated a lot, and because of Korone, she got a lot of screen time for me, and therefore easy A, seriously. And not to mention she's a cat. Like she is one of the aces in gamers, because seriously she is really good at gaming. I do like her personality, like she's calm, but at the same time she can take vengeance on you. It's that kind of situation, and the fact that she's actually best friends with Korone is also a really big thing. So definitely A tier for me. And speaking of Korone, yeah, I watch a lot of Korone because I believe she is the person that got me really into Hololive, namely because of her really ginky personality that reminds me a lot of now Taiyama roles in anime. Seriously, she does for me. And the cat, and just, sorry, not cat, and the fact that she's a dog, and just, yeah, if I had to say it in the loosest terms, I'm kind of simping for Korone, because I do really like Korone, like a lot. I watch a lot of her videos. I do, like, I watch a lot, and again, she is the person that got me really into the rabbit hole of Hololive. Korone. Like, seriously, she is, yeah, the Yubi. And hey guys. And yeah, not to mention she is a hardcore streamer, because from what I remember, she does a lot of like 8 to 9 hour streams just to try and finish off some videos and stuff, some games and everything. It's just, yeah, she works hard. She's a good doggo, seriously. Easy steal for me. Now, did I cover everybody from gamers? Yes, I did. Next generation. Ooh, I'm getting into this. Next up is Flare, and I've only seen I think 1 or 2 clips of her, and I think the one that I actually did see of her to get onto my radar is in the Minecraft one where she burned an entire forest. Just for the lols, because it was blocking scenery for Sora Tokino, and therefore Flare took her upon herself to light an entire forest on fire. I don't know much about her besides that, unfortunately. Like, I do see her around Botan-chan a lot, so there is that. But yeah, that's mostly what I know of her. Marine. Or Marine. So for her, I don't remember which first clip I saw of her, but I do remember that she does play Azure Lane a lot, and she's openly a pervert and everything, and I actually do love that about her. And again, she recently got into Among Us, so I do like that about her. And I do remember that she got into trouble with YouTube for some reason, which I call foul for some reason, because just why? Just oh yeah, this. Yeah, I do remember that she was impersonating LegendAqua 3 times over. Oh wait, no, sorry, I read that wrong. Aqua of a Discord with 3 others impersonating her. Needless to say, Aqua was very confused. Oh yes, she was one of the person who impersonated somebody. But yeah, I do believe that is the most I've seen of her. Just her with her Azure Lane stuff. I think I saw her doing something with Assassin's Creed Black Flag, but I may be wrong with that one. Oh, and the fact that, yeah, she does roleplay as her old self as well. That's right. Yeah, as a pirate VTuber for her, unique, interesting. I do want to see more of her though, and the fact that she's playing Among Us with those funny collab streams for that, yeah. Next up, Null. Okay, so I kind of have a soft spot for Null, namely because in her summer, not her, I believe it's her summer outfit, her summer avatar. She puts on glasses, and I actually really like that avatar. But she is also kind of an ace in gaming, namely because of her stuff in Among Us and everything. And I don't. For Null, for me, again, it's namely rooted in Minecraft. Seriously, I see a lot of Hololive Minecraft stuff. So, although I didn't see her much in the Minecraft ones, for Among Us is when she really got back into my radar, and then not to mention her avatar came back. I do like her appearance and her personality added to that. She is another Onesang character, and because of that, I do like it. I really do like her. Peko 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 S-Class Pekora Ustada. She is probably my most watched Hololive person. Like, I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding. She is so funny. I love her. Not to mention her comic luck is insane sometimes. But she was deemed like from. Like, I saw her during her prime, I think she's still in her prime, where she is pretty much the trickster rabbit of the group of Hololive, like the entirety of Hololive. Namely because she pulls a lot of pranks, but she's afraid of horror, but, what was it? Oh, there's so much to talk about for Pekora, and I love her. I really do love her. if it's not Krone, it's Pekora for me. Seriously, for like the top spot. But for me, it's probably Pekora in terms of like first kind of situations. Krone, come on, Krone, Aqua, and then Subaru for me. Seriously, I watch a stupid amount of Pekora stuff, and I tried doing her laugh. I can't do it. I don't have the control to do it. Not control to. I seriously just don't have the cadence to do it. So I'm not even gonna bother. But yeah, if I remember my first clip that I saw of her, I don't think it's Minecraft. I believe it was when Botan. Was it Botan? When Botan was celebrating something, I think. And I believe it was she wants to give a present to Botan, and she cut off her ears, which is somehow replaceable, and gave it to Botan as a present. I don't remember whether it was Botan or not, but I believe that was my first clip that I saw of Pekora. Next up, I'm boing boing! Rusia. Oh, I'm sorry, Rusia, I didn't see that. I'm Rusia. The first clip I saw of her was that. And just from then on was like, if there's any, okay, I see it for Schadenfreude, but personality-wise, she is crazy to say the least, but crazy good. And I do love her outbursts and everything, but on the upside of things, I just really like her. To say the least, she does get a bit of misfortune, like a lot of misfortune. But yeah, to say the least, I do actually like her. Yeah, can I even show this one? I don't want to. I don't want to. Alright, next up. Generation 4. Nope. Kanata. Wait, who's this? Oh. Am I missing somebody? Or is it somebody from a different generation? Oh, is it China? Is it Hololive China? Oh, it is Hololive China. Okay. Oh god. Unfortunately, I did not keep track of them whatsoever. So let's just see who they are at least. Yogiri. Looks like a rock star kind of situation there. Interesting. Siva actually does kind of catch my eye. I'll say that much. Fluent in English, speaks it when streaming on YouTube, downplay for her Japanese skills, the rest of her quotes claim her Japanese isn't the best, okay? Oh, and she's a fan of Aqua. Oh, I would have actually liked her. Yeah, oh, yeah, that's right, I remember. Yeah, Hololive China disbanded. And Spadeyco. A cup angst, like Arusia. Book dumb. And bit of Marine in there as well. Yeah, unfortunately I never actually got the chance to look at them. Next up, Amane Kanata. So, I do know a lot about her, but the thing is, I don't watch a lot of videos of her. Namely, I just see her through collabs and everything. But from what I've heard, her personality is notwithstanding, because she is like a lot of Generation 4, a little bit. I don't know how to say the word, but it's just she's for as moe she looks, she's also cool in the sense. I think that's the best way of saying it. Fangirl Sora. But as I said, because I don't see a lot of her videos outside of collabs, it is, yeah. I will at least put her at C. Now, Coco. A lot of people love her, and I do too, but is she S worthy? Unfortunately, hey, here's the thing. Piccola, Crone, and Aqua, like they're my tops. I've saw far too much of them to the point that I'm like pretty much dived into it. But for Coco, again, I came into Hololive during their suspension, so I did not get to see much of them. I did get to see some of their previous streams and whatnot, but afterwards, it's very much like that. Very much like a Hachiman situation. I hear hearsay of them, of their crazy antics and everything, which I do love. But in terms of watching their stuff, I'm more or less full with Crone, Aqua, and Peko stuff, and Subaru by extension. if I did have more time, I would probably watch more Coco stuff. Coco and, to be honest, Hachiman if I wanted to, but A tier. I still like them. I'm not trying to cause a flame war, guys, because I know that me putting Coco in A tiers. Next up, Watame. A. Namely because of her singing streams and everything. Not to mention, she makes some pretty funny faces, and it's because of that I actually really do like her because of it. And not to mention she's wholesome and everything, and being a sheep bard of everything, fluffy and muffy. Yeah, I do like her. I just wished I had more time to see more of her. If collabs is fine for me for the amount of watch of her, but I wish I got to see more of her because, yeah, not to mention again, it's like a lot of Hololives target for being a butt monkey. Oh yeah, not to mention I do remember that there was, again, it's going back to Minecraft Hololive. Yeah, didn't she give a blowfish or like a pufferfish as a gift to Sora as well as like most of Hololive at the same time? Like she got kind of crazy with that. I do remember watching that at least, and I do believe there was one time when she overheard a conversation between Piccotta and Mona, was it? Oh no, with Roboco and Mona. And yeah, just her facial reaction was funny. Next up, the demon herself, Toa. Now, she, for me, yeah, she's cool. She is cool. I do like her, being an archdemon and everything. Not to mention all of her, it's her personality that really does attract me towards her. Biggest problem is, much like Coco, Watame, and Hachiman, time is the biggest problem. I do want to see them from time to time, namely thanks to Among Us that does help with the collaborations and everything. But yeah, B tier at least. B tier. I do want to make it A tier, but I just haven't seen. I just haven't seen more than I need to the point that I'm well versed with her. But I do like her collab appearances. I'll say that much. Not to mention her appearance in general. Yeah, very appealing to say the least. And next up, Luna Hanamori. Same deal actually, but actually, she might be a different deal altogether. A tier, namely because much like Kanata, with that cute face, she has a hidden side to say the least, and she is she's crazy. She's crazy, but cute but crazy. In the good way. Definitely in the good way. Like often and terrible. Not to mention I do know that the artist for her is the same person who did Iramanga Sensei and or Emo. So if the art style looks familiar, that's why. But aside from some collabs that I've seen of her, I think I remember one where she collabed with Subaru, and Subaru beat her in the game and everything. I can't remember what the game was, but it was something like that. Alright. Nearly there. Oh, we're up to there, aren't we? Second generation China. I don't believe I've seen most of them besides Altria. So this would be Doris, a mermaid, alright. He only has features that suggested for like ears. Let's discuss about the fandom on how Yaku, Hololives CEO, is constantly in the emergency room in the hospital due to his talents not living up to his supposed idle dream and being the exact opposite, increasing his blood pressure. Okay. Altria, however, Altria, is probably the one that I have seen of her in an actual video, but that was namely because of her. That was namely because of her retirement, from what I've heard. Yeah, she did retire. Oh, that's a shame. I did want to see more of Altria, but unfortunate situations. And Rosalind. Okay, Rosalind's appearance does look unique. And an inversion from 7, Altria, Rosalind speaks Japanese very well. While she's still learning from her English, she's decent enough to speak to Mio, Subaru, and Coco, and Lo-Fi as a representative of Hololives CN. Oh. Yeah, she could have been a Coco for China. Man. Alright. Oh, that is Indonesia. Yeah, that is Indonesia. Alright. This would be, again... okay, so let's start off with Rizu. And... oh, yes, that's right, that's right. I've seen her in Among Us collabs with the Indonesian branch. And I think that's all I have seen of her. But, oh, no. Sorry. I'm thinking Nisi Sanji for that one. Yeah, no, she has collabed by doing Among Us streams with the other Hololives. But I think that's the extent I have watched her. I don't know much about her, unfortunately. She's a huge Krone fangirl. Oh, okay. Rizu goes absolutely nuts for nearly the remainder of the stream. Due to her introduction stream, she mentions wanting to do a collab with Krone, but she herself is very afraid of dogs. In fact, during the stream, her neighbor's dog started barking. Oh my god, okay, that is actually very interesting. Mona. I have seen more of Mona, mainly because, again, if you guys know, I've watched a lot of Picora stuff, and because of that, Mona gets a lot of screen time because of that. But I think at best she gets a B for me. Like, she had some interesting interactions, as I said, during the Watame situation, where she overheard Mona and Roboco talking about something, and I did get to see the other perspective of it in Minecraft, and yeah. And Ariana. Oh, this is Lo-Fi. This is Lo-Fi. Yeah, I think I saw an Among Us stream with her, but I did. Like, I do get confused with Nisa Sanji sometimes, and I thought that she was Nisa Sanji for some reason, but yeah, the name just didn't click for me until now. Seriously, until now. But I don't know much about her besides that. It's kind of it's kind of the bad part about collabs, the fact that not a lot of screen time does happen at times, but yeah. Next up would be Gen 5. Lamy. She is C tier. I do know that she's a butt monkey, mainly because she's a shy girl, and therefore some other Hololive people can, can overwhelm her at times. Yeah, as I said, like, seriously, apologizes a lot, but she does have a berserk button. But she, in herself, I do like her design. I do like her shy personality at times. Seriously, it does work. It does work, but she does get rather crazy. Yeah, when she played Among Us along with the rest of the 5Gen and Hololive English, she was a bit kill happy. But she was. I remember that. I know. I remember that. So she can be crazy, much like Amane and Luna at times. I kind of see her in the same category, to be honest. Actually, because of that. Oh no. B tier. I'll put her at B tier. Nene. I think same. Again, Among Us. I've seen a lot of Among Us stuff, and I have seen her in other stuff outside of Among Us, but I can't remember which clip it was. Again, rabbit hole. That's very deep. But personality-wise, appearance-wise, again, so it's good. I do like her a lot with her personality and everything. She does get a little bit, yeah, she does get a little bit boku at times. And again, butt monkey. Botan. A. So being a lion and being an ace, she's pretty much the ace of this generation, to be honest. I have seen her in Minecraft stuff, and then recently, obviously, Among Us as well. Yeah, and her intelligence rival Sui Sui, and that is saying something. Like she is a detective, and if she becomes an imposter, you better run. Yeah, loves PC games. Hypocritical, heartwarming. She bullies Polka a lot, but plays Mama Lion. Yeah, again, because she is like the de facto leader for this generation. She is like that. I do understand that. Oh, here we go. Who? Like, okay. Like, again, with the timing and everything, I did not know she even existed. But I have heard her name from time to time, and this is why. Yeah, because she was told to take a 2-week break right after her debut. That's why. And then I'm not going into further detail or reading any of that. Yeah, we hardly knew ye. Oh, that is a bummer. Finally, for 5th generation, Polka. And Polka is an A for me, namely because I've seen her in a lot of stuff, namely with Minecraft, with her being another trickster kind of situation, but her also being the ace. In other words, she's like the opposite of Peko for Minecraft and for Among Us. Actually, yeah, she is pretty much, in terms of like gameplay luck and everything, she is the exact opposite of Peko. Like, she's a trickster, but she gets good luck. She's really smart with her decisions, that kind of stuff. She's that kind. Not to mention, when I first saw her, I did not figure out that her animal motif was a fox. I actually just thought because of her clown hat, she was imitating a clown, which was, yeah, I don't know where my mind was going with that. Alright, next up, I believe it's Ian. Alright, so Callie, the Death herself, who also dies herself, namely quoting Among Us for that one, but yeah, so there's a lot to say with her. There's a lot to say. Namely for me, it's because of Kiara. She did get more screen time for me and everything. she obviously, what was it, the Trash Taste podcast, she got into there. I still need to watch that video and everything, but for what it's worth, Callie, I do like Callie. Definitely, I do like Callie. I just wish I got to see more of her. And I do know, but by this recording, she is trying to play Persona 3 at some point, and considering I played a little bit of Persona 3 myself, I'm actually kind of interested in that. Definitely. Not to mention she is a very good rapper, so due to that, yeah. And during Among Us collab, I think I saw that episode. Bottom says, excuse me, but the Reaper just RIP. Yeah, no, I saw that. Yeah. Do not fear the Reaper. Epic fail. Yeah. Not to mention, I do believe I made. Actually, no. We'll do that. We'll do that last. We'll do that last. But yeah, she's an A for me. Kiara is the same, but she may get bumped up to an S at some point. Because, I think my first clip that I saw of her was her chess match with Amelia. And that was just so funny afterwards that I do follow her because of that. Obviously she loves Callie and everything. And, what? Oh yeah, Kusatori by Kiara. Oh, not by Kiara, by Callie. That's right. Bad boss. Oh yeah, because she owns KFP. Is it KFP? Am I saying it right? The nice ones, Big Eater, bilingual bonus, yeah, because she's really good, she's really fluent in Japanese, because she even taught Gura at some point, so there is that. And Fangirl Piccola, that also kind of got me more interested in her as well. Not to mention, yeah, that's right, she collabed with Subaru at some point. Yeah, that's right. KFP. KFC for club. Yeah, sorry I'm like going all tangential with this one. It's just there's a lot to Kiara, there's a lot to Hololive in because I do watch a lot of this stuff. Multicolored here. Raised breaking point. Yeah, she's got the same laugh, nearly the same laugh as Pigota. Almost the same. It is actually almost the same. Yeah, and she started a talk show with the rest of Hololive, which is probably gaining a lot of traction now. She's a translation buddy, of course she is. Yuri fan, yeah, definitely. Next up, Ina. Another A. I don't see a lot of her streams, but the fact that she actually plays Fate Grand Order is a huge plus to me. And I do know that she's a really good drawer. And there was... I don't remember the first clip I saw of her. I think it was when Subaru actually looked at Ina, I believe. But that's not the actual, the actual first clip of her video that I saw of her. She is a nice girl, but at the same time she does have an edge to her and everything. Yeah, like don't you dare pity me. Yeah, and the reason why it's because she is a fan of Fate Grand Order because I heard she's a huge Leviathan, but it's also because her inspiration was designed by a Fate Grand Order. Yeah, Fate Grand Order artist, I believe. Oh, sorry, draws inspiration from Kuroboshi's designer Foreigners. Like she, from what I've heard, she's a huge mobile gaming Leviathan. So there is that. I do want to see more of her. In my opinion, I just can't wait for Ina to actually start streaming Fate Grand Order. If I do that, I'm going to definitely watch more of her. Next up. Gura. So in terms of Ian, it's Gura and Amelia. I watched a lot of the Minecraft ones, the Among Us ones, just some like one-off clips and everything. I always try to find ones where I just find those videos and I just watch them. If it's in terms of like JP, if it's Peko, Corona, and Aqua that I watch the most of for JP, it's for Ian that I watch Gura and Amelia stuff the most. Not to mention Gura, much like Peko, has some extremely comic luck, namely of her timing. Just seriously, her timing is undeniably cursed. It seriously is. Yeah, not to mention she got like, what was it? Gura was the first person to reach 1 million in Hololive EN. There is that too. Crippling specialization? What's she over specialized at? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, she's really good at rhythm games. I wonder how well she'll do in like Derisuta and Mirashita for the mobile games if she would even play it. Huh. Yeah, that's right, there's... Yeah, there's... I'm not gonna read it out, but yeah. Yeah, definitely S tier for me. And again, same goes for Emilia, if I can find her. Ame. There we go. If you guys seen the Big Tyrone video, ground pound your mum. To think that the rest of Hololive EN has a bunch of mythical creatures and Amelia happens to be the most craziest one of them all. Like she is so memeable. I love her because of that. Like I do like, has she recently done her stream with the mushroom samba situation thing? You know, where she does the tripping out thing, because I haven't seen that yet, but more or less, she's a huge highlight for me for Hololive EN. I was not expecting Amelia to be this high for me, but I watch a lot of her stuff and therefore S tier. Alright, we've got the last 3, and I do believe that is the 2nd generation Indonesia. So they've only just debuted by this recording, maybe by like a couple of days after this recording. And I've seen 2 clips, one from the tour. 2 clips, one from either one of them, and the first one was of Oli, where I have seen, I'm pretty sure at least it's C tier, her fangirling over Botan, I believe. Yeah, gained the most attention, not to mention she is pretty much, like, her appearance is pretty much referencing Zombieland Saga, definitely. Bilingual bonus, yeah, for one of the Indonesian idols, she speaks Indonesian and English, which definitely helps. Again, in my opinion, she becomes the Coco of Indonesia as well. Seriously, kind of makes sense with her being a breakout character and everything. XP, yeah, as I said, Zombieland Saga. That's the first thing I saw when I saw her appearance. Foil to Kiara from the English branch. Well, Kiara and Coco, in my opinion. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Kiara and Hachiman. Hachima was the first, so I keep getting those mixed up for that one. Yeah, she's gonna be interesting. I've only seen one clip of her, but really, she's gonna be very interesting. I think I might see more because I do actually see some Indonesian Hololives at times, as well as some Nichisanji, because I see Siska for Nichisanji. Anya, she's the one I haven't seen much of. I do want to see more of her, but I have seen, their debut stream altogether, and I unfortunately don't know much about her. I hope she might become another Luna, to be honest. Does not like shoes, she's a gambling addict. Less gacha games is one of her. Ooh. Please do fake granddaughter. Multicolor here. Vague age, and yeah, I've read about this one, like right now from this one. Favorite genres of games, her backstory starts off as a debut. It's also presented as one. Interesting. And yeah, Pavlova? She's a peacock, and she's obviously, because of the peacock motif, she's obviously referencing Kiara with that, but, oh wait, no, no, sorry, I'm getting them mixed up. Rabbit hole. She is the one that's a fangirl of Marine, I believe. And during her I saw this. During her debut stream, she said her goal was to reach 1 million subscribers, meant to be simply 50k. A goal which she had more doubly surpassed by the day before. Then she acknowledges how the attributes her senpais for not only promoting her and retweeting her, but and she's the leader. Not to mention, I'll say this much, if you guys know who this illustrator is, you may know that's kind of why I do like her. Trapped in another world. She's a princess in another world who's trapped in hours due to... okay, so that's her backstory. Interesting. And yeah, she's pretty tall. She is pretty tall. She's almost as tall as Coco. Man. And I believe that is it. I was not expecting this to go on for that long, but let's just say I just fanboyed a lot with this one. Again, I don't want to cause any flame wars with this. This is just like my experience of Hololive, and I don't obviously have enough time to watch every single Hololive stream, so I try to watch the ones that I can. And Hololive, it's still good, definitely. I still watch a lot of this stuff while I'm like grinding mobile games and everything, and obviously those at S tier is probably the ones that I watch the most, almost to a daily basis, like 1 or 2 videos a day from them, maybe. If it's a collabs with them, that's even better for me. And I will be interested on how Hololive Indonesia goes along, especially with Oli and Pev. So yeah. So I think that does it for me. Again, don't cause a flame war in the comments, please. Especially with my choices. Again, it's just my experience and everything, and I do still support Hololive, most definitely. Obviously I wouldn't have made the video if I did. Alright, I'm going into ranting mode, so I think I'll leave it off here. Comments, whatever I guess, about my tier list if you want, and I'll do it. LA out.